from the 37. And he'll go to the air through the traffic. It is Warren. He'll get 2. Penalty flag comes down right away and thrown right at.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 95. 15-yard penalty added to the end of the run. Automatic, first down.
Tavius Robinson, who's Gainwell and Warren in the game. It's been effective when they've used it. Warren, open field. He is brought down by Marlon Humphrey. Let's meet this Pittsburgh offense. Touchdown, season low, 6 points at Cleveland last week for Rodgers. Pocket collapses, gets rid of it. Incomplete over the head of Kenneth Gainwell. Almost caught him with a hard count. Kyle Van Noy was waving, no you didn't. Rodgers downfield for Calvin Austin in coverage, incomplete. Nate Wiggins back defensively for Baltimore and slow to get up.
Clemson. Nate Wiggins, Clemson.
Kyle Hamilton, Notre Dame.
Malachi Starks, Georgia.
Marlon Humphrey, Alabama.
And it was Hamilton who made the tackle with Humphrey over there against Gainwell. 3rd and a long 5.
Hey, Jelly. Time defense in. A lot of defensive backs on the field right now.
More rush. Rodgers scans. Gainwell gets there. First down at the 36-yard line with Tavius Robinson trying to get the ball and the man.
So Aaron Rodgers has his own signal. It's belly, belly, belly. Okay, and everybody knew what that meant. This team spends more time with their quarterback, I think, than any offense I've ever heard. 4 nights a week together.
From the 36, Rodgers on the throw toward the sideline. It's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Around the 41, of course, familiarity that's
doing defensively.
3rd and 3, Roquan Smith backed out of that blitz. It's Gainwell stopped shy of it by Trenton Simpson. So the linebacker, 3rd and 7. Rodgers has time. Gainwell gets there again for the 2nd time tonight. Gainwell runs for the first down.
I really thought without Metcalf, you were going to see him have to make a lot of these kinds of plays. Now, so far, the pressure hasn't been who gets this offense jump-started.
Down from the 40, Rodgers dealing it out to Warren. Got a block from Jonnu Smith. Made a man miss. Got a first down and more. Gain of 17 as Jalen Warren. These running backs have to be a factor in the passing game for Pittsburgh.
A running play almost, because you've got Jonnu Smith, who is like a lead fullback going out there to block Kyle Hamilton. You had to go out and take him, so they are being very creative.
Passing yards come after the throw. They pass Rodgers, looking deep downfield. The crosser over the head of Smith. Valdez-Scantling cleared it out. Smith was coming across. Rodgers and he misconnect.
MVS going to clear out down here, and then you've got the route coming over. Look how wide open this is. Look at the space, and they can't hit that play? I don't know what happened to the timing. You could see Aaron kind of shuffle his feet for a minute. Maybe wasn't sure if he's going deep or across the field, but oh my goodness, you can plays like that.
2nd and 10. It'll be an inside throw. That'll gain 4 with Scotty Miller. 3rd and 6. Ravens drop 1, so 4 rush. Rodgers finds space. Will he take off and run for it? Stops. Can't do it. Robinson throws him out of bounds. Goals pregame.
I've never seen that from Aaron Rodgers. In his heyday, this is the first down every time. He simply backed away from it because he knew the angle wasn't going to work for him. Tavius Robinson, a defensive lineman, ran him down. And back in the day, that's 1st and 10.
Chris Pittsburgh for this opportunity, which we thought was for 1 year, but who knows? Rodgers' first down throw is broken up by Marlon Humphrey trying to get it to his former Packer teammate, Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Accomplishment, because this has really hurt this football, and in particular, hurt Aaron Rodgers.
That throw in the middle, Wiggins with the coverage, incomplete.
At all to figure it out somehow for the Pittsburgh Steelers over the next 3 quarters.
3rd and 10, and everything was covered, so they try to go to the air 3 times, and another veteran, Kyle Van Noy.
Really been mixing up the coverage very well, so Van Noy is going to go out and cover the flat here, which is something I guess at his age he'd love to do, but they kind of have this whole thing blanketed. And what we've
Tight ends are targeted often. How many tight end catches tonight? Valdez Scantling, Kyle Hamilton throws him down. Gain of just a yard. 2-minute timeout. 2nd and 9 from 25. Gainwell the back. Rodgers looking that way, and Wiggins with the coverage on the tight end. Freiermuth. It's incomplete.
this be a very tight end heavy kind of offense, but you've got a tight end against one of the fastest players in the National Football League. Wiggins certainly wasn't worried about Freiermuth running past him and made the play. And this
3rd and 9. Again, it's a 4-man rush. Rodgers has room to throw, room to run as well, and he gets there for the first down to the 40-yard line.
How many defenses I have seen destroyed when Aaron Rodgers, when they rush forward, and he always sees the open lanes. Always. Earlier in the first quarter, he just couldn't get there. Enough of a gap that time, and here we go.
Full sprint for 20. Drive alive. Caught by Adam Thielen for 8 to the Ravens, 7 to the Ravens' 48-yard line.
Pittsburgh here.
If the Ravens add some pressure, they don't. Will slip inside. The bounce outside for Gainwell. The 36-yard line. Remember, the Steelers get the ball to start the second half.
Out there against Aaron Rodgers. So they're going to drop out, just rush. So let's just dump it down to our guy, right? No problem at all. Let's let him turn around, little screen pass, and here we go. But Aaron Rodgers, and his memory is as amazing as anything I've ever seen in my life. He once asked me, you want to try and match wits with me? I was like, no.
No, thank you.
No chance whatsoever. But defenses have the same issue.
He was able to come because the kids were out for Christmas break and stay with him in an Airbnb.
And there's the inside throw to Austin, who hangs on to it as he goes to the ground at the 24-yard line. The last word to Austin. Here comes the pressure. He goes to Austin, incomplete. You saw that last word with Rodgers at the line was to Calvin Austin. And that 29 seconds left. No blitz. Gainwell out of the backfield. As the sideline is inbounds, so Pittsburgh will take their second timeout.
In the middle of the field, you have a timeout.
Rodgers looking left, going that way. Valdez Scantling is inbounds. His forward progress was stopped. That's the correct call, so the Steelers bang their final timeout. Rodgers throwing towards Austin, incomplete. He wants the flag on T.J. Tampa, who's engaged with him. Second down.
Yeah, and I think Aaron Rodgers saw that Pat Freiermuth was getting the attention. Safety in there, you had Hamilton overlooking, and so they're just making sure they had inside out that time on Freiermuth.
Beating the play clock, 3-man rush, 8 drop. Rodgers just gets it out of the end zone. It'll be third down. 7 seconds left, 3rd and goal. Rodgers throws it to the back of the end zone. Hamilton flag for pass interference with 2 seconds left. Ball will be at the 1. Wow. How about this next snap coming up?
Pass interference. Defense number 14. The foul occurred in the end zone. The ball will be placed at the 1-yard line. First down.
Got to, right?
You got to go. This is to win championships. This is a divisional championship. Nice job by Freiermuth. He becomes the target. Even though they were double teaming him again, Mike, he still went there.
Story. He's inactive tonight. Great shot of Rodgers. Survey. Pressure coming. Pressure picked up and the pass incomplete as it was intended for Thielen. 2nd and 10 out quick, and those two go to try to get the ball before it gets through to Austin. And Kyle Hamilton took the worst of that from his teammate Alohi Gilman.
All I know is that this is potentially a very big moment in this game. Kyle Hamilton's the heart and soul of this defense, no matter how you want to slice it.
For the 4th-year player. They're being looked at over on the sideline, and Pat Freiermuth is heard from. So no safeties out. And forearm last week, had surgery on Tuesday. 2nd and 8. Rodgers putting it up top, and it's brought in by Thielen at the 7-yard line, 28 to Adam Thielen.
How about this throw right here? I want you to see this from Aaron Rodgers' perspective. There's no room. That's complete blanket coverage, and he knew he was going to zip it right by his ear hole, and that's what you get. When you get Aaron Rodgers and you get the feeling a little confidence going, maybe that drive right before that.
Good blocker. He's out pass pattern. Rodgers swings it. Warren, pass Humphrey, 5-yard line to the 3. Yard and a half away from a first down. Yard line. Both backs in. Aaron will swing it out to Jalen Warren. Past Marlon Humphrey. Cuts back inside. Big hit off the line by Tavius Robinson. Gain of about 9. Now they're scaling the short motion. Rodgers looking, throwing, end zone. Incomplete for Freiermuth. Gilman staying with him. Tried to throw it high and get it to him. He could not. And the Ravens defense keeps him out of the end zone.
Off of if he had any other choice. Without DK Metcalf, that's the guy. Oh, Gilman is right on him and is going to cover him perfectly in the back of the end zone. Can't do it better than that.
So Hamilton in the back of the end zone. 2nd and 4 for Rodgers. Again protected. It's now quick. Freiermuth with the first down against the Baltimore defense that will not have Kyle Hamilton for the remainder of the game. 24-yard line. There you go with a toss to the edge. And Scotty Miller with a catch. Thielen in front of him. He'll be down 8:32 on Monday in the wild card round. 2nd and 5. Flag down. Gainwell's got a first down. You can see Freiermuth react.
Pass interference. Offense number 88. 10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
You can go right here, turn around, and even fade away and let that coverage guy slowly run into your back. But if you don't turn around and look back for the ball, the official.
Out quick. Gainwell getting some of that penalty yardage back to the 26-yard line. And Kyle Hamilton's become that guy on this defense. He's out. Rodgers throws in the middle. It is Valdez-Scantling holding on to it for the first down at the 38-yard line.
That was some catch right there. It was way behind. Scantling had a lot of opportunities to win that game a week ago against Cleveland. Watch this. Way back. Here come the hands of the defense, and he still held on to that in that big, big moment in the game.
See their offense stay on the sideline. Rodgers protected, thinking deep shot downfield towards Valdez-Scantling. Nearly intercepted by Malachi Starks.
It really was. You're going to see the little weave route go down like that, but watch the way that the rookie Malachi Starks closes on the back end of this. He actually outran MVS to the ball and had the best shot at it.
Get back in the game. 3rd and 7. Rodgers looking out from behind, tries to escape. He's got away from one, but not the rest. Mike Green gets him at the very end. As that left hand that was injured last month.
Here it is, the stunt right here, and they have started now using Draymond Jones inside on pass rush downs, and getting that pressure that they really have not been getting was really key.
His hand, his non-throwing hand that he injured week 11. He came over to the sideline, sat down on the bench, had a quick conversation with the athletic training staff, but no exam. He's been grabbing it and flexing it and had a few slight grimaces while he was over here, so something to keep an eye on.
All the communication, smoke it out quick to Valdez-Scantling for 7 to the 47-yard line.
All right,
319! Rodgers slips it inside through the traffic. The 31 with Connor Hayward. That's 3 shy. Back gain to field goal range again. Play clock running. Rodgers throwing in the middle. It's Freiermuth. 1st and goal, Pittsburgh at the 6. A gain of 30. The wrong personnel cost them a timeout.
watch this little hesitate and go, and Aaron Rodgers has thrown 2 complete ropes in this game. That one was perfection. The one that we saw earlier down to Adam Thielen to jumpstart that first drive in the second half was perfection. And he knew it.
Liked it. Darius Washington out there playing. 40 to go. 2nd and goal. Rodgers throws it to the right, throws. It is caught, but Johnny Smith is stopped by Chidobe Awuzie at the 2-yard line. Towards the sideline. Ravens going through their entire secondary here. And there's still communication issues on the Steelers side here. Communication was out, changing helmets.
But that was a huge reset for this Ravens defense because they had Awuzie sort of limping back over to the huddle, and if he could have snapped to the line of scrimmage there, would have gained the...
From the 35, Rodgers inside, caught by Austin. Calvin spins, gain of 17. Probably the 4-man rush, fires, it's complete, inbounds, so the clock keeps running with Adam Thielen.
That'll be why.
Double move.
Gainwell slipping inside. Through the tackle of Washington, Kenneth Gainwell brought down by Gilman at the 26-yard line. With a minute 20. As the time spins down on their season. Rodgers at the fake and throwing over the head of Gainwell and incomplete. Not grounding Gainwell in the area over his points. The 26. A little bit of a different look. Inside, the throw's high and incomplete. Thielen looking for a flag. He doesn't get it. And it's 3rd down and 10.
I didn't see the interference. We'll take a look.
Nope. All good. Rodgers protected. Throws to Austin for the touchdown!
For the Baltimore Ravens, a season may come down to a slip. Here's the slip. Gonna come up, a little hesitation and go route. And Chidobe Awuzie has had a nice game out here. He slips. There's no way anybody else can be responsible. And it is a horrible thing when it happens to you. We were waiting for somebody to make a play, and
Loop from 44. Snap good. Holding. The kick is no good. It is wide right. And the Steelers are the champions of the North. And for the first time since 2020, the Pittsburgh Steelers rule the North in the AFC.
there is no way, Mike, to practice the pressure of a game-winning free throw or a game-winning kick or a game-winning punt, and the rookie succumbed that time.
The Ravens still in disbelief. As Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers will host Houston in the wild card game next Monday night. The touchdown as the man fell down. Calvin Austin to the end zone, puts the Steelers on top 26-24. And then for the second time in 4 years, one of the best kickers in the league, Chris Boswell, misses to the right. But then the Ravens come back down the field, and Isaiah Likely, who's had so many close calls that didn't go his way, on a fourth down play, goes up to get them in field goal range, and the rookie Tyler Loop from 44 yards. And just like the Boswell extra point, the kick goes right. And the 106th National Football League season takes all the emotions up and down, including the devastation for the rookie of what might have been. And for Derrick Henry, he missed it. It will not be. And for John Harbaugh and the Ravens, a crushing defeat, just like started this regular season. And for Mike Tomlin, the standard is the standard, and the champion of the North is Pittsburgh. Lamar Jackson was ready to celebrate. Aaron Rodgers got to celebrate. The Chevrolet postgame coming up after this. J. Watt back off the collapsed lung surgery, and Cameron Hayward, the stars of the game, standing by with Melissa Stark.
All right, these guys are down here saying absolutely insane, one of the craziest games I've ever been a part of. Aaron, what was it like watching that Ravens final drive?
That sucks. That's the worst part of this game. I'd rather have the ball in my hand. We haven't made it easy for ourselves most of the year, but it was a huge lift having this guy come back. This guy had a great pregame talk that got us focused, and on offense, we didn't handle our business in the first half, but the second half we came out with a different focus. When we had to have points, we went down and scored.
And you clinched the division. You're headed to the playoffs. What does this one mean to you personally?
It's pretty emotional, honestly. It's been a great year, so I'm thankful for these guys and excited to be going to the playoffs for the first time in a long while.
Does that mean you're riding off into the sunset after this?
No, it's been a grinding year.
Yeah.
And 2 years before that were tough as well. So it's been an absolute blessing to be here with these fans and this organization and Mike T and the leadership that we got with these guys. And I think we found that little bit, that's something special, which is belief tonight on the offensive side. And I'm proud of our guys, the way we responded in the fourth quarter.
Had to ask it. Cam, come on in here. He said